Let us look into the files, how they look, what is exactly written in these files. We have seen how their outputs are looking. Let us look into the file structure. So this is my design and this is the test bench. So let's look at the design. This is my design module GoodMux. I have the input I0, I1, select, and the output Y. And this may not be the only way to write a mux. This is just an illustrative example. There are multiple ways of coding a mux in Verilog. So what we are doing is, if there is a select, my Y follows I1. If there is no select, it's going to follow I0. This is the behavior of the mux, right? If I have a select, my output Y follows I1, input 1. If there is no select, that means my select is 0. My output Y follows I0. Let us look at the test bench. As I told you in the previous presentation, the test bench instantiates the design. So we can see the instantiation of the design called GoodMux in my test bench. Kindly note, the test bench is not having any primary inputs or primary outputs. The test bench doesn't have any primary input or primary outputs. We have the design instantiated here, and we call always the design instantiation as UUT. Need not be UUT, but this is generally the very, very famous terminology followed in the design. UUT stands for unit under test. So this is my design unit under test, or many times it's called as DUT also, design under test. So this is the design which is under test. I instantiated. Now I start dumping the VCD file. This is my stimulus generator. This is where I am generating my stimulus. What I'm saying, initially my select is 0, I0 is 0, I1 is 0, and I'm running my simulator for 300 nanoseconds and finishing it. So $finish is going to signal the finish. In case you wish to run the simulation for more time, let's say you want to run it for 500 nanoseconds, you can make this as 500. You want to run it for less time, you can make it as 100. Okay. And here I need to apply my input. So what I'm doing, for every 75 nanoseconds, I'm making select is not of select. That means what? My select is 0. So select is not of select means what? It's going to toggle my select every 75 nanoseconds. I am toggling my input I0 and my toggling my input I1 also after certain time duration. So this piece of code forms my stimulus generator. Okay. And in this way, test bench, we are not having any stimulus observer. We are directly dumping out the VCD file and we are observing the output in the GTK wave. Okay. I hope we are able to relate the lab to the presentation what we had about iVerilog and GTK wave. Okay. Thank you.